eating leftovers.
Elon Musk's greatest moments. I thought we'd have some fun.
Yeah, why not?
Because you sent me this article,
I did.
and it's from the Rolling Stone. Elon Musk's 9 unfunniest jokes from 2023. I mean, you know this is going to be salt. This is nothing but salt.
I love salt mining.
So, well, let's enjoy it, I suppose. And then we'll see as to why this person wrote this. Just keep it in mind, Miles over here, Miles Klee, is very upset about Elon for some reason. But here we go. So this is his list of the worst.
Now let's read the intro a second.
Oh, if you want to.
Outside of his cadre of devoted sycophants, most rational people can agree that Elon Musk, for all his efforts to prove otherwise, is painfully unfunny. Well, I just don't agree. Apparently, he's got a cringe sense of humor.
Well, I've been told he's cringe.
He's a troll who is fluent in meme culture. Okay, yeah, well, I like those things. I mean,
normal, funny people hate memes.
Yeah, if there's one thing every comedian agrees on, is that memes suck and are boring.
I don't understand. But, well, we will.
Yeah.
We will understand very quickly, I think. And, all right, well, let's get on to the first thing. So, of course, there are pictures in here of Elon looking bad, because why wouldn't you? He went with the first biggest joke that Elon did was firing almost everyone at Twitter.
I thought that was hilarious.
That's still funny.
Yeah.
That still warms my heart. And when I read it, again, doing this segment, I was just like, oh, yeah, I forgot you did that.
Yeah, mega wins. Firing everyone on Twitter. I mean, I did think that was hilarious at the time, and I still think so now.
I forgot how funny it was as well, because as they mentioned, he boasted that he cut 80% of the staff.
I mean, that is great. Like, literally, in the context of all of the affluent white women going, this is my day at work. I go and get my smoothie or whatever, and then I go and have a meeting. Then I go and get some, exotic avocado toast, and then I go to the gym, and then I have another meeting, and then I go to the balcony, and then I go swimming. It's like you don't do anything that produces any kind of value. And Elon's just like, you're all gone.
Gets paid $100K, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Gets paid $100,000 a year, and he's like, yeah, you're all gone. Love it.
I mean, of actual physical human wins, the
massive,
the right has, which don't really exist. It's more when have the left lost in this case.
But this is a genuine.
Yeah, I mean, 80% of the staff of Twitter were literally just people, as he puts it, who were focused on censorship instead of dealing with kiddie porn for some reason. That was much lower on their priorities.
Weirdly.
Once you get rid of them, you actually would figure out you don't need them, because
they were providing no value.
Yeah, 80%. How is that not funny?
And it's the kind of people that he's cutting as well that makes it even funnier.
Yeah,
like if these were like minors or something, dads who needed their jobs, it'd be a tragedy. No.
20, 30-year-old die people.
Yeah, exactly. This is the affluent diversity hires who literally just float on top of civilization and produce nothing of value. No, they definitely deserve to go. Hi folks, sorry to interrupt the video, but I just wanted to announce that we have a new line of merch in our merch store. The merch store was kind of empty for a while, and so I thought, right, okay, what do I actually want on shirts? And so I just went through some of the most epic and true things that I think that historical people have said, and John managed to make an amazing set of merch out of it. And we will have extra things coming in the store, such as posters for these to go on. Thanks for everything, folks. Now back to the video.
I don't know how long Twitter's been oppressing the Anglosphere with its censorship. I mean, sincerely.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. Like,
no, they deserve to go. It's good.
Those human beings, of all the worst human beings of the regime, I mean, the former Twitter employees were definitely some of them.
But also, they don't even know that they're bad people. That's the thing. At least the Nazis had the humility to go, okay, we're going to try and hide this. We know we're evil, actually. These people are evil and they don't even know it.
Well, who was that lady who was shit-talking you on Joe Rogan? Shajaya or whatever.
Oh, Vijaya.
Yeah, Vijaya. I mean, like, she is a perfect...
She got fired.
Yeah, but she's a perfect face of, like, this person is useless, literally just exists to justify censoring people she doesn't like politically. Got paid, what, like $200,000, something like that?
Oh, something unbelievable. She doubtless got a massive payout as well.
And that's just one person.
Yeah.
That's a single human being.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many 80%, how many human beings 80% of Twitter staff is.
Mm-hmm.
Watching a single human being get what they deserve is funny. Watching thousands of them all in one swoop getting it, and the net effect being far more productivity in the United States, far less wasted money, and more freedom in the United States. I mean,
and not just in the United States. I got my Twitter account back.
Yeah, international.
Vijay goes, I'm back. Elon brings back Alex Jones. Come on, this is a net win.
Which way is the world better off?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. So anyway, that's the first one, and obviously he whined in here about how he did this. It's like, that's all you've got, is it?
Good.
Great. All right.
I'm pro him doing this.
The next one is answering media requests with the poop emoji.
I remember this.
That's not funny. How dare you laugh?
Yeah. The press at Twitter just auto responds with the poo emoji. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they deserve to be treated, because they are scum.
And this is where the wording of this dude just gets really funny. He says, harboring the utter contempt for the media befitting a billionaire.
Yeah, no. 100% endorse. Every billionaire should harbor an utter contempt for the media that goes way beyond what the average person should know. And the average person should treat the media like tobacco salesmen.
But also, that's not true. I think of all the billionaires. Warren Buffett.
Loads of
old
them are
guy.
total suck ups to the media.
Yeah,
The media suck ups to them.
they either suck up or they buy it and own it.
Yeah. But no,
So-
Musk is, I think he's right when it comes to media. F them.
Anyway, Musk in March decided to cut off the direct line of contact between journalists and Twitter.
Brilliant.
Sorry, you deserved
If
one.
only they'd all do that.
Yeah. Sorry, you deserve a privileged position.
Yeah, no.
No, it's going.
Perfect.
Announcing that all emails sent to their addresses for press inquiries will go unanswered forevermore.
That's amazing. Like, what balls? Like, honestly, I don't like praising Elon, 'cause it's one of those things a lot of people do, and so it's kind of gauche. But that's just brilliant. That's exactly what I would do if I were in charge of Twitter.
Well, it's one of the things I loved about Dominic Cummings when he first got in with Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Is one of the first things he announced, and I remember utterly, I still love it, to be honest. Where he just turned around and said, "Oh yeah, the press room, that's closed. We're not going to talk to Sky News. We're not going to talk to the BBC. There is no room you can talk to us.
Yeah.
You can read our tweets." That was his response to them
And that's
asking for things.
Elon Musk's response.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally no more precious than the guy with the camera outside.
Yep.
So I don't care. But he says, while the gag may not have reached its ideal audience, 6-year-olds who watch YouTube on iPads.
Oh, no.
No,
Ideal audience with the dissident right wingers. You've been suppressing for the last 6 or 7 years and were sick of, really hate the media. And suddenly Elon Musk is just like, yeah, this is all you get. And it's like, that really landed.
Well, he phrases it differently, saying, "It's stuck with many of those who see the post as a fitting omen for the future of the platform under Musk, and
Great.
even more for his believers." And then he ends this off with, "Seriously, can you just shut up and focus on Tesla again?" One said in response to this. There's some guy.
Yeah.
There are 9.3 thousand responses to that tweet.
Right.
This guy picked one, which is that you should shut up and focus on Tesla. You want to guess if that was the top tweet response? No, it
The
wasn't.
top tweet is like, you get what you effing deserve.
Yeah, that in particular had 69 likes. So I presume it was literally him on his alt account.
Yeah.
Because what else? Anyway, then they move on to the next greatest gag, which is, as they put it, pretending he would sue the Anti-Defamation League for defamation.
I mean, that would be great.
Yeah.
And that definitely put them in their place.
I forgot how funny this was, because the story actually is pretty good.
Go on.
So they say, this one's an Elon classic. Identify what you see as erroneous irony and harp on it endlessly in the vain hope that people will remark upon your cleverness.
Mhm.
Again, look at the salt. Why can't you just write like a normal human being?
Oh, yeah. No, this is just pure venom.
In this case, Musk was at war with the Anti-Defamation League,
Bravo. Someone needs to go to goddamn war with the Anti-Defamation League, because they're a cancer.
a Jewish non-profit, for supposedly...
Supposedly. They literally ran the campaign to petition advertisers to boycott.
Well, they were supposedly fomenting the advertiser boycott.
They proudly did it.
Parentheses correctly. It's like, they supposedly did this, but they did, and I love it.
But then correctly observing it become a swamp of unchecked anti-Semitism, but they proudly ran the boycott campaign.
I love it. They didn't do it, but I wish they did.
But also, they definitely did it.
And they should do it again. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is like the Holocaust memory. You meet a Holocaust scenario, and they're like, it didn't happen, but I wish they did it worse.
Yeah.
So what are you dealing with? But you're not a sincere person. Well, he certainly beat that dead horse for a while.
Good.
In a far greater irony, while the ADL paused its own ad spending on Twitter amid this feud, it resumed.
Oh, it wasn't just the ADL. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They were literally petitioning all of the other big companies to do it.
But this is the funny point, because they stopped their advertising, but they resumed advertising in October.
Yeah, so did Netflix, and so did like Disney and all these other places.
I don't think Disney and Apple are back yet.
Oh, well, they're not back yet.
That's why he's still
I know the next Netflix.
But that's the funny thing, where we're like, haha, look, he pretended to fight the ADL. It's like, bro, he literally got them to start spending on Twitter again,
Yeah, he threatened to sue them as well, and they shut the hell up.
and then started giving him money
Yeah.
through the advertising system. It's like, again, win. I just okay, weird person to write this. Threatening to turn NPR into National Pumpkin Radio.
What?
Okay,
I didn't see this.
This is just funny. I won't read the whole thing because, to be honest, I can't deal with Venom anymore. But NPR were tweeting falsehoods.
Oh,
So,
really? Who could have imagined?
being partly funded by the government, Elon decided to instruct his guys to put government-funded media
Oh,
tag.
yeah.
and they threw a hissy fit.
Yep.
And instead of refusing to take government money to get rid of that tag, they decided they weren't going to post on Twitter anymore.
Oh, no.
And they were the first media outlet to leave Twitter.
Let's hope they're not the last.
So they wrote a story and they contacted Elon for comment. And Elon wasn't really interested in whatever they were saying. He was just like, are you guys going to use the account again or not? And they said, well, obviously not. And he says, well, ats, which are noteworthy, if they're dead, we'd like to reuse them. And you're not using yours. So do you mind if we reuse it for someone else who needs NPR? And they responded all pissed off, being like, well, who needs it? And he says, well, National Pumpkin Radio, for one. They need NPR and you're not using it. That's hilarious.
That's great.
That's just
really
funny.
Good. Yeah.
Again,
what I love about this is that they're desperately trying to fight him, and he's just got no respect for them at all.
No, why should he?
Fantastic. Yeah.
Like, you are government funded. You do take government
Yeah,
money.
you literally are government funded media, and you throw a pissy because he put that on your thing. But the thing is, you would want that for literally everything else. Like,
Yeah.
George Galloway got tagged as Russian affiliated media. And I'm not saying he's not, but
I don't think he is, but
well, he might be. I don't know.
they had a show on Russia Today. I know that. So that's probably the reason.
So okay, fine, put that on there. But don't then complain that you're you are state funded media. Like the BBC should have it. I'm pretty sure it does have it.
Well, that's the thing as well. It's like, oh, it's only 1% of our budget is federal funding.
So,
well, how much of George Galloway's income is Russia Today?
Yeah, but it should be 0%.
That's
or your
exactly.
media.
It doesn't matter what the
0% of our budget is the government.
Could you imagine if we did?
I'd love to.
But we would just,
give us some money.
You know when people take ad reads,
Yeah,
for I don't know, Colgate toothpaste, and they just start telling you about how crap Colgate is, in the ad read, and then the ad read pulls. Yeah. But that's what I think we'd do. Once the government sponsored this.
I mean, I would love for the government to sponsor us.
All right,
willing to take their money.
But anyway, enough National Pumpkin Radio.
I pay them enough, so
Yeah, it's really a tax rebate.
Yeah, exactly. This is a tax rebate.
Can you guess what the next evil is?
Having fun with Bill Maher.
Yeah, literally riffing with Bill Maher. I don't even know what's to say about this. This is silly.
The most right-wing person of all, Bill Maher.
Unfunny jokes that Elon Musk has done. Having fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're a normal person. The next one, taunting Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, yeah, this was good. Yeah, when's the boxing match?
Yeah.
Again, this is interesting, man. This was fun.
This, you may remember, is him challenging Mark Zuckerberg to a cage fighting match.
Yeah.
And then when he said he had to get back surgery, so he can't do a cage fighting match, he proposed a literal dick measuring contest with a ruler.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think Zuckerberg would beat him in the cage match.
Yeah, probably.
Zuckerberg's 10 years younger and he trains.
But we're not here to talk about the cage match. It's instead, this isn't funny, trust me, bro, says the Rolling Stone.
Oh, yeah, it's not funny challenging the CEO of Facebook to a cage match. Yeah, that's great. Let's do it.
And I'll quickly end this off because you can see he offered to give Wikipedia $1 billion to rename it Dickopedia. That's not funny. Okay. Chatting with his AI bot Grok. That's not funny. Okay. But who are you? You're telling me being like, not funny, please.
Someone who really hates fun.
And then the last one, the real reason.
The last one is dissing Ron. Oh, no, dude, that's definitely funny.
That's not funny. How dare you? He wrote, wait, Rolling Stone emoji is still alive. It's not a real publication anymore. It's just a source for Wikipedia citations.
That's literally true.
And the author writes, ouch, I guess we can't all be fake news media rags where you get your right-wing conspiracy theories.
So not even that.
You are so, you're getting pegged by him.
Yeah.
And then being angry about it. It's like, no, I'm better than this. Like, okay, whatever.
Just honestly.
But this was funny. Don't get me wrong. As a piece of media. But I decided to do a little bit of digging because, of course, what am I looking at?
Yeah, why did this come into being?
Because you can check out this fella, Miles over here. I'm just going to read you some headlines that he's written recently because, well, you get the point.
Yeah.
Conservatives heartbroken that Kid Rock gave up the Bud Light boycott. Tesla driver.
Oh, hang on. He obviously got paid off. So, yeah, why wouldn't they be?
Tesla drivers upset that the government wants their cars to be safer.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. The curious alliance between Alex Jones and Elon Musk. The far right resurrects the Jeffrey Epstein conspiracy theory.
I mean, I love that on the trending there, Jeffrey Epstein co-conspirators' victims' names to be made public on January the 1st.
Far right conspiracy theory?
Yes. As reported in Rolling Stone.
Yeah. Right-wing trolls waste no time in trying to start a transphobic Grand Theft Auto backlash.
This guy really needs to get off Twitter.
Get ready for Tesla's Cybertruck delivery event to totally flop. This is before this event had happened. For some reason, he just is obsessed with Tesla.
Just really is annoyed that the right keeps getting wins.
Elon Musk wades deeper into anti-Semitic propaganda. Elon Musk blames Anti-Defamation League for destroying the website he ruined.
Oh, yeah.
That's news, is it? Okay. The big list of Elon Musk's hyperbole, evasions, and outright lies.
And this guy's furious about Elon Musk.
Yeah.
You can feel the anger as he types this.
Half of the stories he writes are literally, I hate Elon Musk and Tesla, or the right. Ugh, am I right? And so, okay. So this human being, this Miles guy, why has he got a job? Well, it's not because he's interesting.
I'm reasonably sure that ChatGPT could replace him.
Yeah. Miles isn't an interesting person. He has no style. He has no character. He has nothing that couldn't just be replaced with the next person they need writing at the Rolling Stone.
No, unironically, AI. Just ChatGPT him. Maybe he is.
You could do it.
Write an anti-Elon Musk article in the style of a very salty left-winger who's sick of Elon Musk winning.
Yeah.
Boom.
Utterly replaceable.
Every single day you can have one of these.
But utterly replaceable is the point I'm getting at. And this is a problem you find in all mainstream media outlets, is that you could replace the talking head with anyone, because they're not really a human being you're dealing with. You're just dealing with, as you say, an
person based in Los Angeles, yeah.
Yeah. But here's where that problem gets a bit bigger, because, of course, the Rolling Stone really just hates Elon.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, and not just that guy, but every other thing they write.
Yeah.
So Elon Musk, big lie about Tesla finally exposed. And this got community noted, of course, because they did it on Twitter.
God, I do like community.
Idiots. But not.
Oh yeah, the recall. Oh, I love this lie though. This is so good. It's like, there's a 2 million Tesla recall. It's an update, bro.
There's an update.
Literally a software update. And it's like over the air software update. What are you talking about? You just literally lying. And he's like, yeah, but it's false right-wing conspiracy theory. It's like, you're just liars.
But why does any of that exist? And usually there's an ideological lunatic like Vosh who needs to tell you that Carl Rittenhouse killed 3 black men or something.
I mean, these are ideological lunatics.
You'd think, right? But the ideological lunatics, in a lot of cases, especially with corporate media, are not really interesting. As mentioned, they're just tools.
Yep.
They are utterly tools for other human beings to play with, because ideology isn't really the be-all and end-all of most of actual society. It's money. Money is really all that matters for a lot of people. We massively underestimate it as people who are interested in politics and truth and ideas.
Yeah.
Those kind of
probably.
Really, money is where it's at. And so why does the Rolling Stone exist? Well, it's owned by a guy whose dad, funnily enough, owns Perks Automotive Group, who... Penske, sorry.
Automotive Group.
Their entire existence is literally just because they own loads of dealerships and want to sell used cars.
Oh,
so,
right.
of course,
okay.
Tesla...
Elon selling new cars.
Yeah, Tesla setting up its own dealerships and selling the cars directly to you or over the internet. Yeah, funnily enough, that's kind of a threat.
Very interesting.
Because if that becomes the industry standard, that people just buy cars over the internet and never go to a dealer if they can help it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, your business don't exist. And this is the fella here. He's the dad of the son here. The son runs the media group. The dad runs the selling cars business.
Fascinating.
So
no idea.
Yeah, I mean, this
65,000 employees, blimey.
And it's a lot of money at stake. I mean, this group here, you can see the revenue is 22 billion.
Yeah.
Which
it's up.
Net income, $500 million. That's pretty nice.
Yep.
10 billion in assets. This is really where I think most of, especially American media, actually exists.
There's probably something to this.
Because we have this view of like a lot of online discourse and media, etc. is all about ideological stuff. When we're dealing with like Twitch streamers or, I'm thinking Vosh.
Yeah. I know, because it is.
He's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Where it's proven now at this point. I mean, there's a great 3-hour breakdown of it on Dev's channel, where he says that, I'm going to tell lies, be evil for my ideological position to win. Yeah. It's like, well, okay, that's at least understandable.
Yeah, at least there's a kind of honesty to it.
Why is someone like this writing that kind of crap? And it's because, well, it's not about Miles. Miles isn't interesting. Yeah. His job doesn't exist to be interesting. He exists as a tool to be used by the owner's dad to further his money goals.
To try and defeat his business competitor.
Yeah, you think dad gives a crap about, right-wing transphobic GTA backlashes?
Presumably not, yeah.
No, he's interested in selling cars.
Yeah.
So, there we are. But that's how you end up with a nice little list of Elon's greatest hits, which I guess we should appreciate Miles for.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
If he's real.
Yeah, if Miles is indeed not just ChatGPT,
If you appreciated that episode from the podcast of the Lotus Eaters, you can go over to lotuseaters.com to check out the merch, such as these posters with "Courage is the mother of all virtues." If you'd like to find out what else is being put out, you can follow on Twitter at lotuseaters_com on Twitter. Thank you and goodbye.